Hello and welcome back to yet another Let's Play channel. I'm Vic, and it might not be immediately obvious, but we're going to check out... Is that too many uhs? Well, whatever. We are going to check out Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Now, I've played the first two, and I thought about redoing them for the game, for the channel, before we got to this one. But I decided not to. That's just how it's going to be. I mean, I could do it later, but I'm not doing it right now. I've played a little bit of this. I don't remember any of it. And what I do remember, though, is that for a long time I avoided it because I was kind of under the impression that lots of people didn't really like it and that it was really bad for the studio. I actually thought the studio went under after this came out, but that's not true because they went on to make Prey. And lots of people had played Prey. I think Markiplier and Jacksepticeye both did. Among the people that I've watched. And if you have seen or played that, you're going to find that there's a lot of similarity mechanically between Prey and this one, I think. In the previous two, you get access to mystical powers from the Outsider, whom this woman that we're going to play as in this one intends to kill, as we will soon learn. So I don't know if she's going to get powers or what the deal is there. Anyway, yeah, let's go.
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to get into it. So, the previous two games had like a pseudo-morality system. I think they called it a chaos system, where everybody that you killed made the world more chaotic. I'm under the impression that the chaos system isn't in this one. That being said, I am going to make an effort to do the non-lethal route. But what I'm not going to do is play this the way I would if I wasn't recording it. And just restart missions over and over again until I figure out how to do them the non-lethal way. We are going to go into each mission with our best intentions, and we will come out of it however we come out of it. And that's just going to be that. So apparently I can review contracts. Neat. Okay, and I have two. Burn the White Hound and industrial espionage.
Burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat. For now.
See, because we're a ship captain. Renowned natural philosopher and painter Anton Sokolov returned to Tivia this week, after years of retirement in Karnaca. Sokolov, whose inventions and technological marvels are famed throughout the Isles, was greeted with the fanfare and panoply due a national hero. A parade in his honor culminated in a festival on Mastrov Square in Dabokva, where Sokolov gave a brief speech announcing the establishment of his studio. When asked about his future plans, the inventor responded, "I've already done enough for several lifetimes." The inventor was overwhelmed by the infernal noise of the parade and left the celebration early. He gave no indication whether or not his studio will accept apprentices.
Good to see the old man made it up north. I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
I have a feeling we're going to find out. Well, why don't we read about Emily Caldwin also? Renovation projects in the Tower District are finally underway as the last funeral rites were performed for High Overseer Yul Kalan and the Brothers of the Faith who died in an attempt to retake Dunwall Tower from the now-deposed usurper, Delilah Copperspoon. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating and interring the remains of the fallen, while also removing dangerous and heretical objects from the Imperial Palace. That's right, that's the other twist. This Church of the Everyman sees itself as opposed to the outsider and his works and his artifacts. With representatives from the Isles beside her, Empress Emily Caldwin issued a statement yesterday morning urging unity in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in its diversity of thought and action. Working together, there is nothing we can't accomplish. We are pleased to reassert our partnership with the sovereign nations of Morley, Serkonos, and Tivia, and for our mutual peace and prosperity. Following these proceedings, several imperial proclamations have been issued, with the aim to restore trading networks and communication across the Isles. Several large-scale public works have been announced, with architectural firms in Serkonos and Morley already competing for the commissions.
So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason.
Yeah, on account of... Well, we'll get into that later, won't we? Who's that with? Billy. Alright, I'm not going to read all the things.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
Not going to read all the things.
This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
It's hard to imagine. I mean, look at all these places that people could see it from. And hell, there's some kind of thing right there. People just look across the bay and be like, "Hey, what's that?" I'm trying to remember whether this is a game where going swimming is undesirable. I think it is. I think I should try not to go swimming. What? That's not what I wanted. Can I go back, please? Thank you. Alright, so gotta remember to be a little more... Ah, here we go. It looks like I have throwing knives in addition to my slicer. Press F to hear the thoughts of rats. These little creatures whisper to one another, exchanging information about what is going on in the streets and basements from their point of view. Their mutterings are often cryptic, but sometimes they can give useful clues.
What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
Press F.
The fan listens. The fan hears us. One of us. One of us. But an ugly and big still fan.
Alright, I guess I'm ugly. I can live with that. Yet another reason that I would almost certainly have been detected here. Like, look at this. I just got my own private carriage. Really? Yeah, go to the baths. I think Billy could probably use a bath. So is it worth getting into a brief recap? I suppose it is. In the original Dishonored, you play as Corvo Atano, who is bodyguard slash spy master slash lover to the Empress of Karnaca. I think that's right. And Dowd assassinates her and frames you.
The baths shouldn't be far.
Oh, look at that. I am wanted.
It's not quite the old life, but it feels good.
Why would I carry
Dowd has seen these?
A dead wolfhound? Not reading it. Right, so you play as Corvo, and the outsider visits you and gives you his mark. And then you go on a mission to put things right, and that works out eventually. Hey, friends. Oh, why would I tell them to wait? Huh. Can I stand up? There we go. In Dishonored 2, somebody pretending to be Emily Caldwin, Corvo's daughter, usurps the throne and evicts, and Emily and Corvo flee. And you can actually play, well, that's right. One of them gets turned into stone, and the other one becomes the player character. You get to pick which one is which. If you pick Corvo, you get to reuse your powers from before, although I think you still have to re-unlock them. And Emily gets a slightly different set of powers. And so, once again, you set things right. And so, obviously, by the end of Dishonored 2, Emily is back on the throne, and apparently she's going about setting things right. Oh, I'm doing a tutorial. See, that's what I want to try and avoid doing. Oh, Billy Lurk, also known as Megan Foster. Yeah, so you just got to get to them before they get ready for a fight. That's all. Same basic system as the Metal Gear stuff, without the exciting "ri" noise that Dan likes so much. And I can lean. Okay. Oh. Well, we'll start with just a little choky-outy takedown. I like to make people stop paying attention instead of just, like, distracting them for a moment. And I also like to put people weird places, because I think it makes life more exciting for them later, you know? I would love to stuff him through that crack in the wall, but I don't think I can do that. I also don't know if the rats are going to eat him up, but that's between him and the rats. Don't you think? I thought I saw something. Do I need to pick up a perk or something to pat him down? Oh, oh, that was my throwing knife. Damn. Alright, well, got 4 more of those. Is that a block? That might be a block. Okay. Am I going this way? Yes. Middle click to quick access. Alrighty. Hey, rat friends.
Why did soft flesh-looking streets? Why did eyes and tongues, delicious food, leave them in gutters for us to eat?
Oh, you guys ate the guy, didn't you? Alright, well, I said that was between you and him, and I meant it, so... So we go over that way. Bosses beware, when we are screwed, we multiply. We're not going to watch the combat tutorial. That's not how Let's Plays work, is it?
That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
I believe superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
Also, as long as you don't, put your cod in the people, you probably don't have to worry about getting cursed with pus and blisters. Probably.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss.
That's a good idea.
That kiss.
And takedown. Alright, not as clean as I would have liked, but clean enough. Now, can I get the other guy? Oh, is he gonna go up the stairs for me? That'll work. Lieutenant, I've received reports of illegal activity in the old Albarca baths, and I suspect the Eyeless gang is involved. This could be our chance to finally strike a blow against these degenerate rat-eaters. I want you to scout the area with your squad and gather as much information as you can before then, but don't take any risks. The Dockyard District will send reinforcements for a raid momentarily. About that. You can stay there. There's a bone charm nearby. Kill all the whales. That's right, the whales have something to do...
I've heard a few things about the Eyeless. Some of it's strange. None of it good.
Whales have something to do with the Outsider. Voltaic gun? Oh, that's my wrist rocket. Okay, cool. So that's not the bone charm that's nearby. Also, I'm not getting the notification anymore.
Sick, madness, instead of their minds. All buzzing streets and sewers all feared us. Bite, 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 bite.
Yeah. Cool. How about that bone charm, though? Map. Cool. Bone charm, though. Can I get up there?
Yeah.
I can get up there. Bone charm's in here for sure. There it is. Bone charms provide supernatural benefits, upgrading your prowess or powers, or even adding entirely new abilities. Yeah, alright, so it's basically a perk system.
But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Weird looking bird. Alright, let's see about this equip thing. Unfortunate craftsmanship. Enemy grenades sometimes malfunction. Well, I hope we won't be dealing with too many grenades, but until I've got something better to put in a slot, I might as well put that in it. Billy is apparently not a very good typist. Oh, okay. Let's stick with that for now. I think those give me health. Not that I need it at the moment. Alright. They make keyholes very steerable around here. I broke my back in the silver mines. Unfortunate. Got some peoples out there. A female type and...
dice tonight. You in?
Detection isn't the end. Even after you're spotted, various options are available to you. Kill, defeat, escape, use powers. Okay. I thought that meant I was going to be in a fight.
Old Duff's hawking the new bone charm tonight. Says it stirs up your vitals. Gets the juices flowing through your veins.
What's this guy's deal? Where... That looks like stuff I might be interested in. Can I get in there? I can get in there. No, that's where I was. Yeah. I don't have anything more to grab in here. Alright. I do want to see what's down these stairs, though. I think that's just my alternate route from where the guards were. You watch out. I've got a knife. Yep, there we go. Alright. Moving on. What is it? Electrical burst. Is it a grenade? It's different from the other electrical thing, right?
Some people trying to get away from going under now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty. Spooky, someone grabbing people off the street. What do they want? Hopefully they just leave me alone.
At least I have a job. That's just more than he can say.
Oh, hi.
Where's that lucky charm?
Go away. I need to prepare for my fight.
Do you? You look really scrawny. I'm not sure that any amount of preparing is going to do you good.
Climb small way, dark way, hidden high on the walls. Up, up. woods saw through rot. Secret rooms high up. Hounds hunger there. They feast on men.
I like the sound of secret rooms high up. I don't like the sound of hounds hunger there. That's a lot of blood.
Outsider's eyes. Dowd. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough.
Let's see. So the thing about Dowd is that he also was marked by the Outsider. So he's got powers, and I believe this doojabby is suppressing them.
The black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim through hagfish?
This place really pulls in coin.
It's a less painful death.
Think I can't take him? I can
Okay.
hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a bottle street runner. And for less coin,
Not reading
I'll
it.
make when I win this match.
You won't win. The brute cheats the eye with his speed. His moves are a blur. It's unnatural. Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
So they let him use his powers when he's fighting? That's pretty rough. Alright, so where am I going to find my way up of stairs? Oh, that looks like an uppy way, doesn't it?
I'll try it with a waxing goose. And if that doesn't do it, then I've got no idea how to fix it.
I just need to get on top of them pipes. Come on, just do a grab, Billy, huh? There we go.
Thrice, that's the part I always mix up. Tap the whalebone thrice. Twice.
She's trying to make a bone charm. Here we go. Gimme. Bird of Prey. What does that do for us? Drop Assassination restores some health. Why not? If I drop Assassinate, it could be handy. So there are hungry hounds up here?
Whales for the one who left it. Smells of fat milk smells of lung. Beer. Not right, but semen.
I hope you guys aren't talking about a baby. Alright, I'll read it. Charm Carver's Diary. So is there more up here I can do? No? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Dowd's never lost a fight.
Biding my time.
Oh, there's our boy the Outsider.
Into the inner circle.
So I think, well, what Billy wants to do, right, is let her boy Dowd out. That's not a terrible idea.
Charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions. Just when I told her she was going to die soon. That's what the team said.
Hounds in the holes. Smelling disease. Cruelty. Catches. Screams. Biting. Red blood. They gnaw our bones.
They probably just crunch your bones, if we're being honest. Jeanette, remember those old wall of light parts we found near the dockyards? Well, I found a way to make use of them. Turns out there's a part in them that powers the whole thing. I took it out of all the rusty coils, and now we've got these little things to stun folks if they get out of hand. I call them electrical burst. You're welcome. I've already seen folks sling them at rats to keep them out of the storerooms, but it makes them tense up and ruins the meat. Can't even make liquor from them when they're like that. Better to use them on larger vermin, you get me? One last thing, do not touch the tip, and by the outsider, do not lick it. I wish I didn't have to make that clear, but Lacey did on a bet, and took hours to wake her up. And now she's got no eyebrows. Not from the electricity, but just because someone shaved them off while she was out cold. But we told her it was the electricity. You know, hanging out with these guys sounds like it might be fun. Or it might have been fun until I showed up to ruin their days. Now it's not fun anymore. That looks like a love letter. Or a rejected love letter. Excuse me. What are you doing? Do you mind? What was that about? How are they stuck up there? Huh. Well, we're all out of time for episode 1, so come back and see me again in episode 2, and I will continue creeping around this place and eventually stir up a little bit of a kerfuffle. Talk to you soon.